Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm 5 News meteorologist Stephen Elmore. Strong storms right now across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, crossing over into that severe limit. Right now, we have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings to talk about. One moving into LaFleur County right now, extreme southern portions of LaFleur, seeing a strong cell move through. And then another severe thunderstorm warning that's in Washington, Madison, Franklin, and moving into Johnson County here very shortly. We're expecting some strong storms the rest of this evening and have the potential to see some strong damaging winds, the potential for some hail, and we can't also rule out the potential of seeing an isolated tornado or two. So let's talk about these severe thunderstorm warnings real quick. We do have our 4 p.m. newscast coming up here very shortly, so we'll have to have a quick update here on our live streaming platforms. This severe thunderstorm warning for Washington, Madison, Crawford, Franklin, and into Johnson County is going to go out until 4:15 for 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. That's going to be our main concerns throughout the rest of this evening, is going to be the potential of seeing some of those strong damaging winds and the potential to see some of those hail cores. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here for you, get some towns to populate for us to see where this cell is going to be moving next. Again, this is only kind of the precursor to what we're expecting later on this evening. Just a few of these isolated thunderstorms popping up before that line of thunderstorms develops later on tonight, overnight into Wednesday morning. So here's where the severe thunderstorm warning is right now. Folks that live into Madison County, seeing some of those stronger storms. Ozark right now, you're on the southern end of this cell, but still about to get very loud. Could see some of those lightning strikes, some strong winds moving into the area as well. Again, folks that live into portions of Washington and Crawford County, this cell has really moved very quickly towards the east, so we're almost done with the leading edge of this cell at least. Now this is going to be pushing further into Madison, Franklin, and into Johnson counties here over the next 15 minutes or so. Very isolated cell. Again, this is not going to be a widespread event right now. Later this evening is when we're going to have the wider chance of seeing some of those strong to severe thunderstorms. Again, this cell goes out, or this warning goes out until 4:15. If we move to LaFleur County, another strong cell is starting to pop up. That's going to be just outside the Talahena area, Heavener. We're going to be seeing some of these storms start to populate as well. Again, when they're so scattered like this, these may not last very long. They're popping up very quickly, and they could die out very quickly, but we'll be tracking it as we get into our 4 p.m. newscast. Again, if we take a wider look at this, tornado watch going out until 10 p.m. this evening, just right now across northwest Arkansas and into eastern Oklahoma. Again, going out until 10 p.m. So the chances of those strong damaging winds, the chances for some hail definitely there, but also the chances of seeing some of that isolated rotation as well, where we could lead into a tornado warning later on this evening.
That watch is actually going to be expanded further south.
Okay.
The details are being drawn on.
Okay, so that's our chief meteorologist, Scott Covert, popping in right now. Again, that watch right now just for northwest Arkansas, but the National Weather Service is going to redraw this and extend it further south into the River Valley. Do you know what counties are going to be included?
Not yet.
Not yet. So they're just now messaging us through our chat with the National Weather Service that they're going to go ahead and redraw this map. So join us at that 4 p.m. newscast, and we'll be able to tell you which counties are going to be extended into that watch. Again, we have just a couple minutes here to give you an update of some of these stronger cells. Again, what we'll be watching is these cells firing up across northeastern Oklahoma right now. This is expected to grow throughout the rest of this evening and eventually push towards the east, first arriving into northwest Arkansas, very similar to how a lot of our severe days work out, and then eventually pushing into the River Valley. What we're having right now is just a few cells that are popping up in a very untapped environment, those dew point values in those upper 60s and low 70s right now. So we have a lot of energy out there to help produce these cells. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning now extended as well, going into portions of Johnson County. So we'll be watching this cell. This is definitely our largest severe thunderstorm warning that we have right now, just producing some of those strong winds, lots of lightning, some heavy downpours, and a little bit of hail. I want to pull up that hail tracker real quick before we wrap things up. Let's see here. You. Okay. All right, so just some isolated hail right now, but again, strong storm moving through portions of Madison, Franklin, and into Johnson counties right now. That severe thunderstorm warning, that's into LaFleur County. They're shrinking down that size. So again, this isolated cell, not expected to last very long. This is definitely our larger cell that we have right now. So we'll keep our eye on it. But again, where we're going to get a majority of the activity tonight is popping up right now across central Oklahoma, moving into the Tulsa metro. So that's what we're going to be keeping our eye on throughout the rest of the night tonight. All threats will be available this evening, and we'll keep you updated throughout the rest of the night. It's going to be a very active pattern as well. We have alert days heading into tomorrow and Thursday. Also some strong storms heading into Memorial Day weekend. We'll keep you updated on the newest information that comes out.